I'm an old school guy, and I appreciate the discipline that he would try to bring to the Met organization culturally.
Yeah.
Like in the locker room. This is how you act like a professional baseball player. This is how you dress as a professional baseball player. I want this place cleaned up. I want it looking right.
Enough of the bull crap.
All of that part of him I love.
Yeah.
And, you know, look, Tony La Russa had a little bit of a bumpy start with the White Sox, but it seemed like it worked over time, at least over the season last year. He got into it with one of his young budding stars. You know, this is not how you play. This is the way you're supposed to be playing the game. And I think that's Buck Showalter's strongest attribute. You know, when he went down and took over the Baltimore Orioles, they were a mess.
Yeah.
They were an absolute mess. What's the first thing he does? He goes in there and he cleans up the entire clubhouse, the locker room, the hallway to the dugout, everything.
Brad Ausmus, who was there with the Tigers, he was there with the Angels. He's got that connection to Billy Epler, former Major League catcher.
Yeah, I love the fact that he was a former Major League catcher. I don't know that much about him, so I can't sit here and say. I mean, it's a better hire than they've had the last two times around.
I mean, it's at least a guy who's got some experience.
And look, catchers, former catchers turn out to be great managers. I don't know if he has the same, you know, personality that Buck Showalter has, or has the same type of credibility that I think a Buck Showalter brings with him to wherever he goes.
Yeah, I mean, the old school baseball manager, I mean, the Tony La Russa thing, I'm glad that worked out.
What about Dusty Baker?
Yeah, that worked out as well. I'm sort of tired of the no experience guy. So
this team needs experience, by the way.
Yes.
If you have Max Scherzer and Jacob deGrom and you're bringing in Canna and you're bringing in Marte, I mean, this team needs a legitimate manager. They don't need a first-timer.
All right, so those two guys I'm okay with because they're both guys who have managed before. Joe Espada, the bench coach for the Houston Astros. Get excited about him?
You know, are you trying to catch an Alex Cora?
Yes, that's what you would be trying to do.
Right? Is that what you're trying to do? And a good connection with the players, good connection with the Latin players, speaks multiple languages. All that part of it, you know, to me is probably a plus. Considering your most important player other than your pitchers, your two pitchers, is going to be Francisco Lindor. You'd like to have somebody that he's going to react to as well.